Alright guys, it's Vol here, and it's time for another commentary on a good game of StarCraft Brood War. This time we've got Strelok, also known as Strelok. I sort of get caught up in this one because some people tell me it's pronounced Strelok, and I think that really is the right way to pronounce it, same way as Bradok. But I saw him in an interview, and the interviewer was calling him Strelok, and he wasn't correcting the interviewer. Maybe it was just because he was being polite. I don't know, but I'm just going to call him Strelok because everybody else does when they're shotcasting, and it's easier for me. Sorry for you guys, especially Ukrainians, if I've got that wrong. But his opponent is a Protoss player. The map is Python, by the way. Strelok is at the 3 o'clock position, and his opponent is the blue Protoss down at 6 o'clock, and his opponent is Free Cal. Now, that's free F-R-E-E with Cal in square brackets, and either the clan name is the name of a programmer or his actual username is. It's very confusing. I'm just going to call him Free Cal for this particular game. No idea who he is or whether he is actually one of the two programmers known either as Free or Cal, but we'll see. Strelok now, of course, probably be looking to put down a refinery in case the probe makes its way around, but I think he wasn't too worried about that. Got the barracks down just adjacent to that supply depot to make sure that he's in a position to defend reasonably well against Zealots. Of course, Zealots can't actually make their way between the barracks and the supply depot there, so that's partly why he's done it. Also to speed up the SCV mining to the bottom side of the mineral line there, and of course the refinery going down. So nothing too much that the probe can do except take a good look at what's going on in his base. Man, it's been a while since I did too much StarCraft. I know I did the Savior vs. Up Magic series on the MSL, which was entertaining. Just to... Oh, actually, I won't spoil what's happened more recently in the MSL. You guys can go watch that for yourselves. Yeah, really keen to see some more Strelok games. I've seen a few replays up on Ghost of Gamers. I've taken a look at a couple of them. This is the one that I wanted to do today. Second supply depot going down at 16. And of course, Strelok actually cutting a little bit of gas there. He's only got 2 SCVs on gas, and I'm sure that Free Cal would have spotted that. But that's fairly standard. It allows the Terran player to get an expansion a little bit more quickly. And there's the SCV in Free Cal space. Zealot now moving out, and a Terran player of Strelok's caliber should be able to deal with it pretty easily. I always find it difficult to deal with a Zealot if I'm lagging, and I'm almost always lagging, and if I haven't got a wall, that is. And here comes the Zealot now. Strelok will see this straight away, just firing at the Zealot. But he's got that little causeway in between the two buildings, so that should be fine. And 3rd Marine pulling out now, taking out the probe, and that one Marine being pulled back. This other Marine could take it though. Yeah, so he's lost a single Marine, but he's done pretty well to defend that. No real harm done. And now he can take on the Zealot. It's just a matter of pulling back behind that little wall. Oh, and the Zealot takes out the SCV, so decent job there by the Zealot. Not brilliant, but now he's forced to leave, so Strelok's defended fairly well there. And SCV still hasn't been destroyed back in Free Cal's base. Strelok's going to see that this is pretty much a simple 1-gate build with range before 2nd gate, if that makes sense. And yeah, I mean, there are plenty of pylons in the Protoss space. I think Strelok will know that there's no proxy around. He sees the 3 pylons. The core is still spinning. You know, he hasn't cancelled it or anything like that. I don't think there's really time or resources to go for quick Reavers or DTs at this point. So Strelok will know that he can go for a fairly safe expansion here. He's getting mines first. It's probably looking like an FD Terran push out. But, he still looks like he's on two SCVs on gas. Not quite sure. I didn't have a closer look, but at least he's kept this SCV alive as well, so he'll be able to just scout around for a 3rd base when the time comes. Always like doing that. It's great to be able to know exactly when the Protoss opponent has actually gone for that 3rd. And here's the 2nd. So Free Cal. Oh, here comes the Terran FD push though. Free Cal might just want to put the lid on that expansion. Oh, he's putting it down anyway. Confident he'll be able to defend. Got the SCV over at the 9 o'clock as well. There's the robotic support bay before the 2nd gate, so robotic support bay with the Nexus as well. Maybe we'll be seeing a Reaver. Hard to know, but here come the Terrans now. Three goons and the Zealot, which we know is weakened. Here comes the the Vulture, and nice focus fire there from Strelok, actually taking out Zealot and the Dragoon, but the tank's gone down, of course, and now it's just a matter of Strelok pushing in with some mines. He's got one single mine left. The Goons probably take out the Vulture before it lays it down, though. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think Strelok will be able to hang around for too much longer. This Dragoon's severely weakened, but Freakal's done a good job of keeping him alive. And one more Vulture coming in, trying to land this mine. If he can do that, no, not quite, and everything's being destroyed. But luckily, he has got a couple of mines down in front of the entrance, so that will actually slow Freakal down a little bit. But bear in mind that he did have that robotic support bay getting started not so long ago. Here's Vulture speed being produced as well from the factory shop. So both players will get an expansion out in a reasonably fast time. Freakal just transferring his probes over, of course. There's the Observer halfway done. We've got another 2 gateways being pushed in. So at this point, I think Strelok's in a fairly decent position. He'll be able to see when the Protoss player is able to clear the mines, so he'll know when observers are out. He'll see that probe moving out, and that probe's going to get slaughtered. That sucks. And got a... looks like... oh, repair coming in from the SCV. That's nice. Oh, and a floating barracks heading all the way across. Now, normally the Dragoons would intercept that barracks and prevent it from doing any scouting, but because of this minefield, it's going to be fairly easy for Strelok to get the barracks in time. And we'll take a quick look at the Protoss tech, which is interesting. Note a couple of Vultures way out in the midfield, just getting ready for that Protoss third expansion, because Strelok knows that Freakal will be wanting to go for a third fairly shortly. He doesn't really want to be evened up there with 2 bases versus 2 bases. On the other hand, oh, here we go. Oh, the Vulture's spotting the probe, just absolutely on schedule there. And Cal pushing in because, oh, Siege is only halfway done now. Oh, and we've got Vultures into Freakal's natural here, getting a couple of kills before the Vultures wipe them out, before the Dragoons wipe them out, rather. And Tank's just moving back up the ramp. Unfortunately, Siege hasn't finished it. He's just carefully waiting out, and this is Freakal's moment. He needs to push in here and get some damage done. And meantime, expanding to the bottom right, that's probably a good move. I don't think Strelok was expecting an expansion at that particular location. And Dragoon's moving in to do a bit of damage now, cautiously, because they don't know how far away Siege is. And here it is now. Strelok sieging up at the option moment. Dragoon's moving in. So this is very dangerous play by Freakal, but he's going to get a couple of kills here. Unfortunately, he's being massacred every time an attack goes down. Oh! Unsieging at a very inappropriate moment. I guess Strelok wasn't aware of the extra 4 Dragoons moving in there. They're going to get a couple more kills there. Blocking the ramp with Vultures as well as he can, but that tank's all he's got at this stage. Sieging up again. That should be enough. Here comes the second tank. So Strelok has defended adequately there. Losing those 2 or 3 tanks was a pain, but at least he killed a number of goons in reply. And there's the barracks, just in case he goes for the island. But as we know, Freakal has gone for the expansion down the bottom right. And more Vultures heading out around the middle only, you can see on the minimap. Got a forward walking in too. And it really is a matter of whether Strelok realizes that Freakal's gone for that third base or not. Maybe he'll scan it, but as you can see, Strelok's doing a really good, really determined effort here to stop this third base from going down. He's got mines on all the usual spots for the Protoss expansion location, sorry, at that mineral only and at the entire